Sorry, you guys, I can't sing, but I love to do it every time I hear my name. Hello, 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 and welcome to the Kathy J Show. I know I say that every time. Hang on, let me check my hair. Hang on, okay. I know I say welcome to the Kathy J Show every single time, but I really want you to know I am so happy that you're taking time out of your day to hang out with me. Like, I swear, I'm serious. I heart you so much. And speaking of I heart you, my guest today is a very special, special guy to me. He's my baby daddy. He and his wife are both very special to me. I met them about 6 years ago when they came to a TV station I was working at. They were actually guests of somebody else. But by the time the tour was done, I was the one giving the tour. And as I was walking them out, I exchanged numbers with them in the elevator. It was like, all of a sudden I was like, you're my people. And they said the same thing back to me. But obviously I'm not really their people because Lisa Hidalgo is also his people. So he's just everybody's his people. And that's why we all love him. I'm kidding. I love you. But after a long year, this was how I knew I was up there. I was the cream of the crop with Stewart. Because after I was fully vaccinated and he was fully vaccinated, I was one of the first people that got to go see him. So, Over the years, I've come to love, love, love this man and his wife. They are like lights in my life. When I got this show, he was actually one of the reasons that I got excited. He was one of the first people I called because he shines so bright that I knew that he needed to come on my show and shine to all of you. My friend Stewart Tucker Lundy is a living example of living your best life. Living his life like it's golden, no matter what you've been handed. Hashtag wheelchair boss life, everybody. Hashtag wheelchair boss life. So maybe you've seen him. Maybe you've seen Stewart and his beautiful wife Marcy. They're downtown. They go to events all over. They're socialites in Denver. But what you see is you always see them smiling and you always see them sharing their love. They are all about sharing your love, not being a victim, being a victor, owning your life. So many people see my friend Stewart and they just see a guy in a wheelchair, but he is so much more than that. And I'm so excited that today I get to share him and his wife Marcy with all of you. And if that sounded weird, I didn't mean it to be. But Stewart is seriously one of the funniest, I could swear right there, but he is one of the funniest men that I have ever got to hang out with. Plus, he keeps it real. So he has all these inspirational quotes on all of his Instagram posts about, you know what, stay in your lane, whatever God gives you in life, live it to the fullest. He has great quotes about you're walking, why are you in a bad mood? And we're going to talk to him about it, okay? So when the going gets bad for you, I want you to remember how you can change your life around with your attitude, okay? Bad breaks don't keep us from our destiny. They move us towards our destiny. So get ready, everybody, because my good friend Stewart Tucker Lundy is here in studio with his wife, Marcy, and I can't wait to introduce you to him. We'll be right back. The Colorado Lottery is an official partner of the Kathy J Show. Colorado Lottery, play on. Welcome back to the show, everybody. I'm sorry, I'm over here. I'm a big believer in surrounding yourself with people who are lights in this world and who help lift you up, okay? That's what you need to survive to get through life. That's why I'm so excited that Stewart Tucker Lundy is here with me today. He's an advocate, an actor, a producer, and so much more, including my baby daddy. We'll explain why in a minute.
Yes.
Welcome, Stewart Tucker Lundy, to the Kathy J Show.
Where do all these people come from?
I know. I said, please come in. Actually, they're all your friends, Stewart, because apparently I thought I was the only one, everyone here says, oh, Stewart, I know Stewart.
I know people here and there. I mean, they're nice people, and you know, you have people that show up and you're like, oh wow, they're here.
I know,
that person,
I love
that
you.
guy.
So let's explain really fast. The reason why I call you my baby daddy is
because I think I looked at you and I was like, you look like you could be a baby daddy. Or no, a baby mama. A baby mama.
Is it my stubble?
No, not just stubble. 5 o'clock shadow maybe, but not stubble.
I think we were going live, and that's how I introduced you the first time on a show.
Daddy. Yes.
So everybody, Stewart is here because you weren't born a paraplegic.
No, actually, I had a Band-Aid, and that messed up everything.
What are you talking about?
I have no idea.
Okay. All right, let's start. Let's start when you were really young. Let's start with your childhood.
Yes. What had happened was, as they say, I was 14 years old. I was visiting my brother in Shreveport, Louisiana, and went to a lake. I'd never been to a lake in my life. I'd always swam and dove competitively.
You had?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'd never been to a lake in my life. So I went to the lake and went going out to Louisiana sun, and it's hot.
Yeah.
And stepped in that Louisiana sand, and it was like, oh crap.
It's hot.
Hot. I got to get my feet out the sun.
Hot. Any kid would. So you started running to the water.
Running to the water and jump, and I looked like Wile E. Coyote. Head in the sand, and boing, and broke my bruised C4 and C5 of my vertebrae.
At 14?
At 14 years old.
What do you remember after that?
I remember everything. I didn't go
like you remember the ambulance and all the fact that you couldn't feel your legs?
Yeah,
you remember all that?
I remember breathing in water through my lungs, through my mouth. That's where it goes. Yeah, through your mouth.
In your ears?
In your ears. Or the orifices. But I remember breathing in the water and it going through my lungs and thinking to myself, I've messed up.
Okay,
I've messed up, and I was laying face down in the water, and I was thinking to myself, okay, just be calm. And I lay there, and somebody pulled me out. I can't remember. I think it was my brother's friends, and they pulled me up onto the shore of what I found out later is a reservoir. And I remember all these people kind of gathering around you and everything, and I was like, oh, I've really messed up.
So they're calling an ambulance.
Yes,
this is very
I've
bad.
really messed up.
So when you got the news, like you are now paralyzed.
No more?
Yeah, you're not going to walk
it
anymore.
ain't happening.
Yeah, right. What happened?
Well, it's weird because it's not quite like that. I mean, sometimes after you have your accident or have an accident, you go to a doctor and you see a neurologist, you're seeing a neurologist. And, the diagnosis can be, spinal cord injuries are so like fingerprints. They're so unique. You can have somebody who literally severs their spinal cord and they can wind up walking.
Right.
And then you can have somebody like myself who has bruised the spinal column and the signals are still going back and forth. But you have a situation where it's more or less, I can't use my hands, as you see, and I can't walk, but I still have feeling and movement and things like that.
So yes, and you still have like an awesome life.
Well, yeah,
you worked at
that's the
BET,
benefit.
right?
Yes, I did. I worked
Tell
at
everybody,
BET.
break it down.
I break it down. Actually, it's funny because I met a gentleman, Donnie Simpson. Simpson.
We know Donnie Simpson.
Donnie used to actually, Mary was talking about our mentor. Donnie was
cool.
my mentor.
That's
Donnie
cool.
was like the guy that I wanted to be like. Outside of my father, I wanted to be like Donnie.
So so even though you were in a wheelchair, your dreams didn't stop.
No, I mean it's more or less just nothing stops. I mean you just have to keep on going because you got a life. It's like a lot of people woke up really pissed off because they are dead this morning.
Yes, right.
And they're like, oh God, we're working to the equation.
Right.
But you wake up every day and you have to just keep on going. And it's not even keep on going. It's just more or less like, you're here, do something with it.
It is your mentality. So, but you had to have down days. I broke my leg last year, Stewart. And I texted you. I was like, dude, I hate the fact that I can't move. I can't go get stuff.
Oh, say it ain't so.
Yeah, he totally did a small violin for me.
I know, right? I'm like, oh, my heart melts for you right now.
But that's my question. Do you feel trapped? That you can't move? Do you feel?
No, I don't. I mean, I think, I think it's more mentality. I mean, it's not a physical, like a prison that you're in or anything like that. I mean, you can do stuff and you can live life and everything else. I think that, inside your head, it's just a mentality.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who are physically active and do things and everything else, and they are shut in by their minds.
Yes.
And so
yes.
they're
Yes.
like, so which makes no difference. It's like, okay, you can climb a mountain and jump out of a plane and everything else.
But you're stuck here.
But you're screwed up in the head.
Amen. Amen.
I shouldn't say screwed up. You have challenges in your head.
You have walls up.
Yes, you have walls in your head.
Now, you recently posted you were born an original, don't die a copy. He's got lots of quotes that he drops on his social media. That is such a good one.
Well, I mean, it's true. I mean, everybody is always trying to be like somebody else.
Yes.
Now, granted, if I had the body of The Rock, I would probably be here sitting here butt naked. Yes. But
and I would let you.
Okay, and I'm good with that. I can be objectified in a good way.
Thank you.
I'm okay with being objectified. but I mean, it's this is me. So I mean, and no one can be me. I'm good at doing it. I've had almost 38, 50, 53 years of doing it and 38 years doing it. So I've done it 2 different ways.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, you can be original twice. That's pretty cool.
No, that's pretty cool.
I
No,
think so.
everything about you is original. That's why you're hashtag wheelchair boss
Wheelchair
life.
boss life.
And
yes.
we're just getting the conversation going here, everybody, because next we have his beautiful wife, Marcy. She's going to join us after the break. We're going to talk about what your day-to-day life is and also common myths. Can we get through some myths about disabilities?
Yeah,
yes, right.
Some stuff.
Right, because you're so sad, and I should feel sorry for you. We'll get to all that, everybody, after the break.
Woe is me.
I love you.
Oh, Lord.
Ramos Law is an official partner of the Kathy J Show. He's a medical doctor and a lawyer. Ramos Law, what makes us different makes us better. Welcome back to the Kathy J Show, everybody. So we just were talking with Stewart Tucker Lundy about his journey, but there's so much more to talk about, and it has to do with his beautiful wife, Marcy. Yay! Thank you for coming to the show, Marcy.
Of course, I love you.
I love you too. I love you too. Thanks for not getting mad. I call him my baby dad.
No.
Right.
No.
I call you my wife, so it all works
It's a
out.
family.
We're just a weird little cult family.
We really are, and I love it. So first of all, how long have you two been married?
We've been married 9 years.
9 years, and did you date before that?
Yeah.
You guys met on social
If you
media,
remember.
correct?
On Facebook.
On Facebook.
Who messaged who first?
He messaged me.
I messaged her.
You said, I like your smile.
Yeah, well, I
did.
remember I had seen him on another social media site, and I was like, oh, that's that cute guy. And then I was like, within 2 minutes, I accepted the request, and we talked on Messenger like the rest of the afternoon.
Oh no, you guys get into some deep conversations.
We
I
do,
came
we
to
do.
their house and it was like 3 hours later. I was like, I have to go.
It was
But it was also good food, Marcy.
Oh, yes. She's a
So
wonderful cook.
so I'm wondering. Yes, you are a wonderful cook. What do you guys? What is your ritual in the morning? Can we talk about what you do to help Stuart?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do
Right.
you want to, or do you want me
I'm
to?
fine. Well, yeah, go ahead.
No.
Yeah.
I want her to talk.
Oh,
She's
go ahead.
doing it.
Oh,
I want the
ladies first.
caregiver.
Right.
You just
Ladies first.
All right. Yeah, caregivers. Shout out to the caregivers because they need some love.
shout out to the caregivers.
Yes, they need some. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, well, usually, like, Stuart wakes up before I do. So
So he just stares at you,
Pretty much.
waiting for you to wake
Yeah.
up.
he's
Yeah,
waiting for me to
I
wake
do.
up, and
Like-
so when I wake up, my eyes aren't even open. He's already talking like about stuff that's like midday stuff. He's already talking. I'm like, wait, my eyes aren't open yet.
My
You know?
mind is going. I'm waiting for him. Like, wake up so I can talk to somebody.
Yeah. So then we have like 20 minutes, let's say, of talk time.
Okay.
And then I usually get up, open the blinds, turn the TV on, and then I get going with just helping him with his day, which
Well, how do you get him looking so fly? How does this get down?
No,
I mean, you
display.
look great, Stuart.
Display. Well, she picks out the good animals.
I do kind of, I mean, he has great taste, but I do, like, I suggest clothing. He'll
Do you
be like,
help? Does she help you get dressed?
She
Yeah.
physically does it. Yes, she does everything.
Okay.
And I'm literally like a big Raggedy Ann doll. So
Okay.
you just have to try. That's how sometimes I mess with her.
Do you
because-
feel like that when she's taking?
No, it's funny because we have a dynamic where it doesn't feel demeaning, or it doesn't feel like one of the situations where it's like, oh, my wife's taking care of me.
Right.
It's more or less like we're talking in the morning. We talk about what we're gonna do.
So it's just bonding that you guys do. It's a
Yeah.
ritual
I
that
tell him
happens.
it's like our
Exactly.
cup of coffee.
I love
It
that.
really is. It is.
You know what? I wasn't aware because you also help him eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
Well, I can
because-
feed myself, but I'm lazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
He hasn't
you
fed
used
himself
me
in, like,
at IKEA
A little,
Centennial.
yes, I
years.
did.
Stuart
Yes.
came to IKEA Centennial to hang out
In
with
the
me.
heat.
In the heat. We rolled all the way down to IKEA Centennial to see me. And afterwards we ate and Marcy wasn't there. So I wasn't aware that I had to help feed you. Now I know it's because he was lazy and
I'm
he couldn't
lazy.
fed himself.
I'm lazy.
But at one point I felt so bad because I was shoving the meatball down his throat.
And you, I don't know how
Told me
you.
you almost choked.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was joking.
I don't know how your kids survive childhood. I really don't.
I was like, yeah, so anyways, Stuart, one for you,
I'm
one
like-
for me.
I'm like, good Lord, are you like on a mission, like a speed course, speed eating, or? What is
I
it?
love you both. I love you both so much. Okay, so you're also an advocate with him. I mean, everywhere he's going and what he's saying, you represent him. You have your own company, your 303 Face and Body.
I do.
Yeah. So,
And
but
I
it's
use him
really
as a
cool.
test dummy,
Yes.
so-
He's a test dummy because he
I
can't
am.
go anywhere. Let's talk about myths really fast before
Okay.
we get out of here.
Okay, all right.
So one of the myths about disabled people is children who are curious should never ask people about their disabilities.
BS.
They should, or okay,
should.
BS. They should ask you.
They should, because
You're not going to feel weirded out of a kid.
Okay, well, for me, they should ask. Please ask, because I'm that guy. I want to teach you, and when and it's almost like, you know, you see kids or mothers that have their children, and their kid, well, it's naturally curious.
Yes.
So they'll, you know, hey, guy in the chair, big black guy in the chair. Okay, I'm really noticeable. So, you know, you have a child that was, oh, let me see. And sometimes the mother's like, no. I will literally, I've driven my chair behind somebody and said, excuse me, he wanted to know about the chair.
All right, that's good,
because
Stewart.
I do
Yes.
that. Because they're
Right.
curious.
And I'm sure maybe as a parent, I don't want to bother you.
No, and
so
that's-
I'm
and
doing the
correct.
wrong thing. Okay.
No, and it's good, you know, because they are curious, but you do have some folks that are, you know, a little bit, you know, so just, you know, everybody's different.
Okay, but ask.
Yeah, ask. Yes. Please.
Okay, what about people with disabilities are brave and courageous? Is it okay to say that you inspire me, that you're so brave that you're in a wheelchair?
Well, not that I'm in a wheelchair, because I just woke up and she put me in a chair. so that she's the brave person.
I love you. Okay, but what about that? You know, because that's what people always say.
You get a lot of inspiration point, and I call it inspiration point, but you know, I have to take that with a double-edged sword, because you know, I like to inspire, I like to motivate. To me, inspiration is like vegetarian food.
Okay.
I mean, it's light and it's you can do it, but
Right.
it doesn't have any meat to it, literally.
Okay.
And motivation to me, you know, with motivation, if you have a late bill and you have to get a job,
Right.
you will be motivated because your lights will get turned off.
Yes, right. So you're saying when they
motivate.
say that to you, it's just like inspirational quotes. You're not feeling the meat of it. It's
No.
really
motivation. I like to motivate people. When people say I inspire you, I'm like, well, what did I inspire you to do?
Right.
Because if you're just looking at me to say I'm in a chair and I'm sitting here, I haven't done anything except breathe. So your bar is very low.
We have to go, but before we
Okay,
do really
yes.
fast, I do love the fact when you said he was coming out of a building the other day and the guy coming in just had this stank face on.
No.
And you were like, you wanted to just say, what are you
What's
being
wrong
upset
with
about?
You? Wrong
Right.
with you? Yeah, a lot of people I see and they have that look on their face, and I do it purposely because I see people who walk around and or anybody just has this face of like, I hate the world, and I'm like, you haven't had a bad day yet.
Amen.
You really haven't yet.
Amen.
Not
So
yet.
stop. Not yet. It's coming.
It's coming. It's
Because I'm gonna
coming.
hit you with my chair.
Exactly.
Stuart has great stories. You can check all of them out at newmobility.com. That's a great resource that you
Yes,
wanted
it
us to let
is.
everybody about.
Yes.
Newmobility.com. Marcy also has a great skincare line, like we mentioned. 303face organics.com. Facebodyorganics.com is where you can find that. We'll be right back. Oh, I'm so sad. It's almost done.
Aww.
Oakwood Homes is an official partner of the Kathy J Show. Oakwood Homes, building happiness. Thank you guys for watching today. Before I go, I want to say thank you to my partners, Ramos Law, Fit MD, Oakwood Homes, and the Colorado Lottery, and IKEA Centennial for my awesome set. Thank you guys so much. And I have to thank my good friends, Stuart and Marcy. Thank you guys so much for coming. And Marcy brought me something, so I can't wait.
Yes.
Can I set it on your
Yes,
table?
okay. Yes, please.
Thank you.
All
Okay,
right.
what do we got here?
It's a couple of things.
It's a couple
Okay,
of things.
let's
Let me
see.
start shaking my leg. I can't stop my leg.
Why is your leg shaking?
Because I'm happy.
Okay, I'll take that.
I'm like a cocker spaniel.
What is this? Oh, stuff from your makeup line.
Yes,
stuff
that
from
happens to be
there.
in there, but there's a bunch of others.
Yes,
303
check out the
Face and Body. Okay. Looks like I got some gummy bear band-aids. Yes, and some Harry Potter things, Colleen. And
This one is actually really fun.
Wonder
Oh,
Woman.
look at-
Who knows me this good?
Yes.
They do.
Right.
All right, what do you got
And
here?
this
One of
here,
our friends, John, drew
yes,
that of us.
John,
When we
he's a
saw
very,
you.
very talented
Look
artist.
at that, everybody.
That's when we were.
us.
Yes, that when we were at the Super Bowl.
At the Super Bowl.
Yes,
Yeah.
or with the after party or whatever.
Oh, downtown at Civic
Down-
Center
yes.
Park.
Yes, when
We
took
look
that
great.
We-
Before we leave, guys, do you have final messages that you want to share with everybody?
Live life. I mean, come on. People wake up dead every day, and people don't have a chance to live life. So, I mean, enjoy life. Enjoy it. I mean, at whatever form you're enjoying life, enjoy life. Just
Enjoy life, right.
Because it's got an expiration date on it.
Marcy, any words of advice for the caregivers out there?
Just keep going. You know, our jobs are very important,
They are.
and
They are.
remember you're needed and loved. And
You're needed and loved, and find your own time.
Yes.
Right,
Yeah.
find your own
You
time.
look so sexy. You guys look good.
Well, thanks. You
Wow.
Sexy sound.
Man.
I do want you guys to know that you can follow Stewart and Marcy on their social media accounts. Stewart Tucker Lundy is how you can find him, and #wheelchair boss life. You'll find him there as well. And they're all downtown, but if you see Stewart and Marcy out, please go and say hi to them. They're not just he's not just a guy in a wheelchair with a beautiful wife. It's an awesome person that you need to get to know. Thank you so much for being a light in the community. I love you guys. Have a good time, you guys. I'll see you next time.